Oh, wait. No, you guys can see it. Wait, let's hide. So you guys can see it. There we go.
Did you stop the music?
I did not. Content warning. This is a horror game, and it is not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website, blacktabbygames.com, if you need a full list of content warnings. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. So chat, we have those. Just so you know, look away if you notice something bothers you.
I don't think there's any sexual violence stuff. Just like violence, horror.
Yeah.
Body horror.
Probably body horror.
Creepiness.
It's got horror elements.
Gaslighting.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Even if not technically.
Yeah, lunacy.
Manipulation.
I've been up 2 hours and I need a nap in the worst way. Mood. Hi, Lily Dragon. How you doing? But yeah, so do I have everyone's donations updated? Wolf, I didn't get your 3113 for which outfit. You know the drill. But yeah, so I'm gonna pause the music. Chat, you're gonna have to let us know the volume of the game versus us.
The game is fully voice acted?
Yes.
I do believe. So we won't actually have much to do here.
Well, we'll have
gonna be lazy.
input. And we pick options and stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, chat. Okay, River's going to be in charge, though, because my jacket is tight. Like, literally.
Window is good?
This is fine because it's capturing fine.
Probably fine.
We'll have to adjust the like voice acting when we get in. It is fully voice acted with many choices. Yes. And we did all the choices in the demo, so that won't be new to us, but
there are, by the way, no, it doesn't say there, like 97 achievements.
There's a lot. Blue?
Bye, Katana.
Oh, that's 31. Bye, Kotana. Have a lovely evening.
One.
Thank you for hanging out with us. Have a happy Halloween. Take care of yourself. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Preferences?
Well,
I can increase it for us and chat, but that just means alerts are going to be extra loud for everyone.
Hi, Curry.
Just as a warning. I'm going to lower music, actually, then, if we're going to do that. Curry! Chat, go follow and watch Curry. Curry had the cutest fucking Halloween outfit! Oh my
God. It was adorable.
Oh my God, chat. It's on Twitter. It's so fucking cute, Curry. You were precious. I loved it. Sound can probably be loud. So, we'll do that.
I just noticed a boil effect.
Boil? Oh, no. Is it actually changing the volume? Why is the game still loud? To chat.
Because there's more than just music? I don't know. Or maybe it only...
I'm not hearing
once
shit.
you exit.
But I don't hear anything, which is weird. Oh, it's the rumble.
It's the sound, yeah.
So we'll have...
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. So we'll turn those down. We have... I'll turn sound a little lower. Bless you, baby. Okay. So this should be okay. We have the volume up for all of us. If you hear an echo, though, because we turned it up for us as well, let me know. I had gone to Target and had to ask where everything on my list was. Fair. That's awesome. It looks amazing, though. You did such a good job. Also, check, go follow and watch Kuri if you're not already. She's wonderful and amazing. Great artist. Amazing streamer. I tested the makeup yesterday. That's what it was for. It was so good. Other than the slight headache and wanting to sleep, no other problems from the shot. That's good. I'm so glad, baby. You get all the rest. Hey. All right. So hopefully that's okay. Return?
Return.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It might
There's
be a
lot
little
of
too loud.
questions we can ask here.
There are a lot. Hold on. I'm actually going to lower it for us a little bit
Sure.
because I saw Mike picking it up a little. So hopefully.
Do you want to move
Well, we
us?
can't. Where can we move us? Because if I move us down, we might be in the way of this. And if I move us over here, that's where she fucking talks.
That's true.
So I would rather be in the way of the options, and we'll just read you guys the options and try and show you what we can. But there's not much there's no safe place.
Not a lot of choice. The end of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
So how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't
I'm
linger
happy with
on
you
the
reading
specifics.
options.
You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
This narrator is very much like a railroading DM.
This is what you have to do. Hold on, I'm just gonna.
Do you have any evidence to back
What's
this
the
up?
downside?
Look,
This sounds
you're
incredibly
already
familiar.
on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Do you guys hear an echo? Let me know. It's very like Stanley Parable a little bit with how he like talks with you a little bit. Directly.
Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
Are you playing the route you want to play, or are you purposely doing first decisions?
I haven't decided.
Oh, okay.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Beep.
Nevertheless,
The voice
let me
acting's great.
assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay. I want specifics of what?
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
What dungeon were you in, Quinn?
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Everything.
But we just have to take it out.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
I feel like all of chat. All of chat.
Uh-huh.
Is there anyone in chat that doesn't want to romance the princess? Because I have a feeling no one wants to slay the princess.
This is a love story.
It's a love story. But also, all of chat is notorious for wanting to bang the person that's dangerous. This is literally why
Look.
Yatsuyu run my voting.
Look. Are you
Hi,
saying
McBrain.
are you saying either
Of
of
the
us are
princess?
any different?
I want all the specifics. No. Well, I'm a little different. You're not.
No.
I tend to avoid the evil people, but I don't. More just
Well,
because I have a hard time.
It
like,
depends on the princess.
Yeah, that too. Oh my god.
Not to spoil anything. The first post Endwalker dungeon. Smiled.
You did not call Smileton bum. That's a banging soundtrack. Hi, Fender. Hi, baby.
Should I say killing a princess seems kind of bad though? Because like,
I mean, it does.
generally speaking, I'm not really opposed to killing.
Only kink shame chat on Wednesdays. Why Wednesday? It's hump day. That is the one time you don't want to be kink shamed. Yeah, what's the princess's personality? I think it will
we'll get
always
there.
depend. My only question at this point is, but why? Why would I
Um,
want a princess when I can already have a queen? Aw, I love you. I mean, one kiss in the end of the world, I will go for it. That doesn't surprise
have you
me.
considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
So who are the
Of course I
cosplays?
haven't.
Fender.
Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Can you guess Rivers? Hold on.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Can you guess Rivers, Finder? I said Sooth and Finder are probably the two that could guess River. You won't guess mine. I'm Attack on Titan, but I know someone in chat was guessing our costumes. You smoke?
And there's
Since when?
There's
The costume.
just one more thing.
River doesn't actually smoke, by the way.
You also guessed Constantine.
Constantine has a black jacket and black tie. This is, you can't tell, it's blue. It's like a light blue,
Yeah.
or it's like a navy blue.
Did you even see the tie?
And then the Constantine show, it was a red tie, wasn't it?
I don't.
We looked it up. Sooth got it!
Yeah.
Castiel was my guess. Well, not guess. I said, oh my god, I know you're Columbo, but you look like Castiel. And I showed River the pictures, and yeah, Columbo and Castiel are literally wearing the same thing. It's just like slight different tones.
It's just a trench coat.
Different pants, though.
Different pants.
Columbo. You don't know who Columbo
Oh
is
my
either,
God.
Finder? I'm actually shocked.
Uncultured. The lot of you.
That's what I thought of as soon as I saw River. Yeah, River is Columbo. And I'm from Attack on Titan, which this is an incentive from a year ago, so I'm finally doing it. The trench coat and tie were the big giveaway.
Thank you.
Fun fact, that's the exact same thing that Castiel's wearing, though. But Constantine is different. Like, his isn't the same. Somebody guessed Gumshoe from Phoenix, but his outfit's different. He's got a green trench coat and a red tie. Y'all look sharp. Thank you, Akira. Hi, Akira. And hi, Atlas
Hello.
Nexus. Hello, guys.
Castellanos.
River's hard-boiled. I've only ever seen him in black and white. He's in black and white? I was going to say Castellanos from The Evil Within.
I don't remember them.
What is Tali doing?
She's up on top of the...
Tali? She's on the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like she doesn't have a habit of turning off computers. Okay.
From the Evil with...
Is he the main character?
Don't think so.
I don't remember last names. He is the main character. Sebastian is his name. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have the vest.
I don't have a waistcoat. Yeah.
Yeah, and also red tie as well. In fact, before I even started, I was like, right, first playthrough, Princess gets slayed, no questions. Within 30 seconds of starting, I rode back on that completely.
That's
yeah.
fair.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those.
Surely.
Right?
Surely. I don't know.
That's what we asked, isn't it?
I asked, I said, did you consider that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Oh. That's fair.
I
That's
do
now
like,
watered down.
sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolucion.
That is a good line.
But, look, I'll go to the cabin.
It's Joseph Oda, who, they both wear a red tie. No, they both do. Or at least based on the picture we just looked at, they both wear a red tie.
Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
I love
You
honey.
act like that's a bad
Each and every one of us is doomed.
F's.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I like webs.
We're not going to go through with
I'm
this.
evil as heck and don't call
She's
me
a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
It didn't remember you playing, did it?
No.
This is a different
No, I
computer,
didn't.
so. Honey, I'm home.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty,
Okay.
and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain
okay, Lisa.
wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Still so quiet for chat. I can't make it any louder.
I guess I'll take the blade, just in case.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult
I'm
to
letting
slay the
River
princess
do whatever
and
they want
save
with
the
this game.
world without-
I'm experiencing
You can
it.
give your input.
I mean, I figure we're going to see a lot of different endings, so I don't really care how we do anything.
For example, why'd they make this window smaller than this window?
Oh, don't point that out. Why would you do that? What? I'm mad now. Too bad the princess isn't Bear, or else it would be an AOK.
Oh my god, bonk.
Narrator's
The
mildly
door to the
suspicious.
basement creaks open,
I agree.
revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really
Ball
lives
stuff
here,
under there.
slaying
Oh.
her is probably doing her a favor.
That's fine. It'll
Instead of, like, setting her free, slaying
Yeah.
her is
Her
doing a
voice
favor.
carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh, she's loud, though. That's a sexy who's there.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Giggity.
I mean, if she's the only one there,
I mean, I'm a
is in
bottom.
charge
She
down
can
there.
be she can be in charge. I'll shoot
Cat.
What?
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Kat, what's the song you sign about tails? What's the song you sign about?
You sing?
Even sing, I don't know what the punishment box is for. Sing about tails or sign about tails.
Look, we're not all bottoms here.
Bottom gang. No, some of us are fucking brats. It's okay. I'm a switch when needed.
I'm a switch. I can be a switch.
Problem is, you can absolutely be on top.
babu.
Innocent
What
babu.
was-
Some of us are babu.
Oh,
you're not.
I was
that was
so
Spinder.
confused.
Spinder's voice. You need to make one too.
Oh, I forgot.
Bunch of horny bastards, I think was
Look.
the line. Oh shit, I forgot.
Just checking in on you.
Her voice is nice.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Oh, I couldn't forget about you. Maybe one top in
Walk
this chat.
downstairs and lock eyes with
Is
the
it Fender?
princess.
Spin to the top.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful.
The tail song.
Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No.
Sounds so dismissive.
Something about wag your tail?
I have no idea. I'm not gonna be able to help with this.
Everybody wham wham.
I always turn to everybody wham wham.
Wham 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 wham. Everybody wham 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 wham.
I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
I'm fine with that. Damn it, Cat.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very
love you
becoming
too.
of us.
Chipmunk parody? That I have never sang that, I'll tell you that.
Should I drop the knife, Cat?
I know you want to bang the princess. So like
Oh my slander.
I know River's ace ass.
Look.
I would actually like you singing that as an alert if you and the devs are keen. Oh, everybody wham wham. I could actually ask them if I could make it an alert too, probably. Get their express permission.
Blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clap.
Seeing as they already contacted me to make a
Thank
tweet.
you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Am I? I love
so
the art
here
style.
we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
You assume? Yeah, pretty awkward. Relationship, are you coming on to me?
I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
You're welcome, Dawn.
That's what I'm going with.
She might have a monster
Just
under her
tell her that.
tentacles, maybe.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've
What
been
about the
down here a
narrator?
long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No.
Conspicuously not.
Yes.
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
That's like Death Stranding shit. Like,
It's like his Dark Materials shit too.
or Gale.
Yeah. No, Gail knows exactly.
Oh, okay. Never.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world.
Slay
They
Queen.
didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right
Is
to
that
me.
the kind of slay?
And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
I mean, like, I
Killing
have to
each
say her
other.
tone isn't
She
necessarily
has a
convincing
point.
either, but
There's a reason I've been
It's
telling you to
sexy,
question
too.
the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods.
Oops.
F?
Oops. Good to know that's what right click does. Oh, it interrupted it.
Well,
Oh.
read it.
So I could tell you that I'd live a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation
You
like
don't
this?
know me.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
What are they doing?
Nothing.
Like I said, it's all about
Sitting here
trust.
staring at me with the
Blind
stick next to her.
trust.
Oh, I might have heard it was still.
You probably heard the snow that's falling quite.
Oh my god, it's hail. That's not snow, that's hail.
It's snow.
That's snow, or that's hail. It's plinking off the sidewalk.
It's like ice.
That's hail.
It's like little itty bitty.
It's still hail. Tiny hail. It's still fucking hail.
Look.
That's what
So
I'm
do you
hearing.
trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust.
It's not big hail.
This is
It's very
about
tiny.
tiny.
risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Now he has a point there. I am not very predisposed to
Is she a
not
nuclear
royalty.
bomb? Great questions. Also, what's this game about besides the obvious title? The obvious
That's it.
title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slay the princess.
It's that's all we are supposed to know is that the narrator wants us to slay the princess will try to convince us otherwise, and we work from there. I think it had some trigger warnings or content warnings in the beginning. Flashing lights are possible, stuff like that. So
Yeah.
please take care of yourselves if you need to look away or ask when
Violence.
it's done. There will be violence, probably. Excuse me. And then but it says it's a love story. Are you okay? Do you need another chair?
No.
Okay.
Uh,
River picked the broken chair.
I guess
Is this game out? It just came out a few days ago.
Came out a week ago, I think.
A week ago. River did play the demo all the way through, like every ending you could possibly find. River did that off stream with me. So we do
this
know
was over
up
the
until
summer.
those
Yeah.
parts.
I don't
but once,
remember
like,
the
it-
exact routes to get to each of those.
Oh, I don't remember either. You had to look up some of them.
Yeah, I had to look
but
up
like,
some of them.
we only got to where they introduced this is the change of the route,
Yeah.
basically. We never saw past that, so we don't know anything.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
It is the sacrifice one person to
Again,
save
she
millions
offers no
mindfuck.
specifics. No
But the
matter
thing is,
how
we don't
hard
know
you try,
how
you'll
she's
never
ended.
get
Yeah,
a
if we're
straight
relying
answer
on the
out of her.
narrator to tell the truth.
Just slay her. Look at the size of those eyes. She's clearly not human anyway. But
Well,
does
why
not
does
human
that
mean bad?
Yeah. How long have you been
terrible sister.
down here?
Too long.
Fair. Theoretically, how would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Giggity.
And what, like, pick the lock?
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Wrong emote.
She isn't suggesting what I think
Notice.
she's suggesting.
Oh god,
Right?
it's Saw all over again.
She is. I'm sure of it.
It's Saw.
I'm not going to ask if she's coming out with me.
No, because I'm coming under her. No.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Big eyes.
I'm going to waffle. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
Now her type is red.
Mm-hmm.
If
And
she-
a different typeface.
If she plunges the knife into the hero, there are some small bones in the ear
And
that
if
could
you
pick the lock.
don't,
I mean, fair.
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice.
She's not really
So
working
for
with
all
us
our
here.
sakes, it's the right
You
one.
did tell her you're just gonna keep her down here.
I did do that.
So you can either lock her in the basement, slay her, or get her out of there. Those are the only options we have.
All right, let's get her out of here.
I have to keep.
Oh, for the love of...
Good. I'm glad you've come to your
The
senses.
typeface changed.
You're making a
Back.
huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing.
Sitting on the fence is not.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Oop. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And I think punishment box is definitely over.
It might as well just be permanent, I think, with this game.
They have to redeem it.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
All right.
Okay.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out.
Do you guys want me to
Anything
hide the goals,
finally
by
be
the way?
free.
Let me know.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Well,
Is someone else here?
Oh.
Try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
What, did you read Fender?
yeah,
Okay.
I figured it out. I was thinking of that Blues Clues thing you sing sometimes. Fun fact, I don't know it by heart. When someone types the lyrics in chat, I can then sing it to the sound, but I don't know it, I don't sing it that often. I only sing it when someone in chat says it.
Hey, let
It's
me
the
out of
male
here.
Song.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
She speaks like someone who has lost many arms in the past. I mean, She's been feeding her, who's been feeding her, etc. while she's been down here. Does she need food? Hi, Anna. Hello.
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
I think you
make
can
your
use
way back
scroll
to the
wheel
bottom
one
of the
back.
stairs.
To
This
roll
would have
back
been
dialogue.
so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
At least she would be
Easier
less
for who?
armed and dangerous.
I cannot.
Hook hand.
Oh,
Hand car.
that's fun.
Hook hand car door.
Man, hand, hook, hand, car, door.
That one. Who else is in the cabin? That's a good question. Here's the mail. It never fails.
You can see the history here.
It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to whale mail. Is that how it goes?
Easier for everyone.
I'm too old for Blue's Clues.
I heard the
You
door
were younger
slam.
than me.
They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Who's they?
10 out of
Knife.
10. Yay.
Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I don't know if I'm more scared of her, the narrator, though. Are you going to save the princess or slay the princess?
I'm committed to saving her.
Against your
Aw.
better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh.
She's fine.
The blade is sharp,
Ah!
and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
I should mention our cursor changed, actually. We're now holding a knife.
Oh, we are holding a knife.
A bloody
if
knife.
you guys, in our hand is like furry and
It's
has
like
a claw. A claw. I don't know shit about Blue's Clues, so I only know things from times Kat sang it, so I thought it was something Kat sings. Aw, Fender, I
She
love you.
didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the
She's
princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your
It is
eye.
like Saw.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
The carryals. Approach the lock.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom
Our
stair,
hand.
your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
We're like a bird man. Wow. Wait, there's a scroll. There's a warn her. There is a single warn her. Every other thing says slay the princess.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist is the only one.
The
That's
blade.
different.
Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Would you like to slay the princess, or slay the princess?
Slow is okay, too.
So,
She steps forward
Sexy
and pries
stabbing?
the blade from your rigid hands.
We have hand.
we do have claw hand. We have like a bird hand.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
No,
I hope it was worth it.
Was it worth it?
bad end.
I prefer to slay the princess. Chapter 2, The Prisoner.
You're on a path.
I'm not sure
in
this is the one I
woods,
wanted.
And at the end of that path,
That's okay.
That's
is a
because you
cabin.
didn't fully lean into it. You were
And
like
in the
cautious
basement
in
of
the
that cabin,
I didn't want her to fall. I
is
didn't
a
want her to fall.
princess.
Oh.
I didn't want the like ooh one. Remember?
The wound. Well, yeah. So like, there are
So-
different voices.
We'll get there.
You're here to slay her. If you
The game
don't,
starts over.
You didn't
it
want
will
chat
be
as a
the
voice.
End of the world.
The simp ending.
The simp. But I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
The damsel, yeah. I wasn't a big fan of that one in the demo.
It's fun though. It's hilarious.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree.
And hero.
If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
I mean, yeah.
She stepped on me, it would be a perfect ending.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen already. Why would I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess.
You are a skeptic, though, so it kind of fits for you.
We actually died because he
the narrator,
took control of us.
Yeah.
Not because...
You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusion...
We literally were there!
Sorry.
This is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional.
Gaslighting. Hey Google, how do I set chat to emo only mode to punish them for horny? You can't as a VIP.
Also, I'm just going to say it. This game would be very different if the narrator was a woman.
Giggity.
Not that they couldn't be a woman, but...
Yeah. Why is there an effing congress of voices in player's head? What is this, Disco Elysium? I've never played Disco Elysium. Nor seen it.
The vibe I always got was the narrator was supposed to be male.
Sure
Yeah,
you
same.
are. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions lie.
It's hard. Your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Straight up recited
Yes, but
the
in this
Narcissist
purely
Creed.
hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Also, there's another voice in our head.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are.
How do I stop chat from?
You're talking in circles.
As the horn?
No, I'm talking in facts.
Oh, okay.
I think these are the same options we had previously. Let's talk about the
Just
princess.
be quick about it.
Oh no. The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her, and all she did was slit my throat. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
It's like, actually, now I'm wondering if, like, if she just can.
And
Like,
the
if
world?
that's just the narrative.
She just can.
Yeah. And we're just supposed to roll with it as the player.
Yeah, that's probably a
You
route.
haven't given us an ounce of proof.
Yeah.
You do know that, right?
What proof could you possibly ask for? Literally anything. Fine.
See,
Check your pockets.
can't trust him on the she just can. Yeah. All she did was slit my throat.
Well, I mean,
LOL.
like, outside the context of this game, in other games, there's a lot of instances where you, as the player, are forced to just go along with something because it's just part of the
Says
narrative.
the one who can't do that.
I know, but I do that sometimes. It
No.
depends on the narrative.
You only do that when you choose to. 90% of the time, you will never, ever just do that.
But like, when we're playing D&D, sometimes we just had to go with things that the GM was saying.
That's more because you just don't want to fight the GM.
Yeah, I guess. But I feel like it's playing on that a little bit, that narrative convention.
What is the world? Didn't our world, arguably the world, end when she slit our throat?
Well, that's a good point, too.
It's a very good point.
It's an
We got 3
interesting
minutes till an ad.
perspective.
Don't click when the ad starts,
Okay.
and we'll take a quick break when the
Okay.
ad
I'm gonna
starts, so
check
that
my
way nobody
pockets.
misses anything that's not subbed.
Put your hands in your pockets.
The
An
evidence!
envelope with the words "The Evidence" written across the front.
I don't know. It kind of looks like the evideni. It doesn't look like a C.
Evideni.
It looks like 2 E's.
It does look like 2 E's.
Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her.
Yeah, it seems
This
legit.
is an immutable truth."
We have really bad handwriting.
Is it us?
I guess with those,
Could be the.
you find a
narrator.
note in your handwriting.
Oh.
That doesn't prove anything. How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting?
We don't know, McBrain. Hashtag philosophy.
Also, the narrator's proven
I do not write that.
that
by
they
the way.
can control us before. A
Yeah.
note in our own handwriting doesn't prove anything.
I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for all our sakes. Please just trust that these rules are in place for a reason. I'm on your side.
Now I'm thoroughly convinced.
You mean you're on our side as long as we do what you tell us to? Exactly. Because you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk. I think we've got everything out of him we're gonna get.
Once again, who locked her in that basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Too late.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's
You
just
have
the
to
way
take
things
the
are.
ponytail off the wig.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Just
didn't
getting a
know
really
we were
strong
special.
headache right here where it's
Oh,
pulling.
yeah, take it
Of
off.
course you're special. Why else would you be here? Yes. Right.
It looks good.
We're here because we're special.
Special.
Look, you're
And
annoyed
I'll
that
look
you're
more like
here.
Mikasa.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm also annoyed that I'm here. But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now, so please just get to the cabin.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to trust me here.
I am also a skeptic. I just listened to all the skeptics' voice lines and was like, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So an ad is starting, so we won't continue. I'm going to save, though, because we haven't
Sure.
saved yet.
Just click a slot.
But that way you guys aren't missing anything. So if you are not subbed, don't worry. You're not missing any content of the game. You know, I had people call me special when I was younger only to find out they meant something completely different. Yeah, usually people mean it sarcastically. I just feel bad that I only have part of the costume for like only 2 hours.
Yeah, but it's uncomfortable.
This is not a simple situation. I mean, no. They purposely meant for it not to be. But yeah, I think I might. It's just going to make all the hair fall. That was pinned back. Look,
Yeah.
hair. But yeah,
Right.
oh, that was putting so much weight on the front of the wig.
During the ad break, we're going to take a quick break.
Oh, we are? Okay. We go take that break, maybe.
Or at least I am.
Go for it. I will, probably. But I'm just going to grab some noms, I think. Since I just went to the bathroom recently. Cat has removed tail. Yeah. And so I have more of Mikasa's hair now. I'm not Hanji anymore. Sorry. It's just, that was giving me a headache. And it felt like it was pulling. Because there's like a comb in the wig at the front that holds onto your hair. And so the fact that it's so weighted in the back, 'cause this is pretty fucking heavy. The fact it's so weighted, it was pulling on my hair. So it's constantly pulling the front of my hair. So, sorry, chat. I'm half Hanji now. But it looked cute in the beginning, so I'll take it. You being comfortable is more important. Thank you. Yeah. Don't be uncomfortable. And I think I forgot to take painkillers. I can't remember doing it. Could just take the wig off, but at this point, my hair will absolutely have wig hair. Still look cute now. Thank you. Yeah, it's just a different vibe, you know? But it was starting to like pile of just like when you have tension for too long, instead of it getting better, it was getting worse type thing. But remember, you're special, and not in a sarcastic way. You guys are all special and amazing and wonderful. Screw anyone who said it in any mean way. But yeah, the game is purposely trying to get you to like question what you should do. Because I mean, both people feel untrustworthy, right? The princess feels like something is going on. Oh, right, I had a clip in the side. The princess feels like something's going on. The oh god, wig hair came off. The narrator's obviously suspicious. We keep getting new voices. Who knows what they think and stuff like that until I think the voices in your head are related to whatever choices you made in the first round. The princess has killed us once already. True, but because we tried to kill her first. Still looks awesome, and your comfort is 100% more important. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. When River gets back, I'm gonna go run and grab some noms. I don't know what yet. I'm trying to remember if I did take painkillers. Sucks that I don't remember. Because I'm worried about taking them. Maybe I'll just be safe and take them after dinner, because I don't want to accidentally take too many. Especially since this says, do not take more than 2. To be fair, the princess did kill us for self-defense. That's what I'm saying. She killed us because we tried to kill her first. So, fair, you know? I don't blame her. I would. My sis leaves tomorrow for Colorado. Thanksgiving going there. Yo, that's exciting. Hell yeah. Pulling the wig forward a bit. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. This is one of those games where it gives you 54 slave slots, so you might need, and you might actually need them all. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. All right, River's back. I'll be right back.
Hello, chat.
There you are.
Oh.
There you are.
Hi. Good little diver. Thank you for the raid.
Hello.
Hello and welcome. We're taking a quick break because ads were playing. But hi, everyone. Hello. Hi, Jesse Skywalker. Hello. Good little diver. How are you doing? What were you playing? Were you having all the fun? Pokemon Platinum version. Ooh. Fun. Did you have any challenges or were you just playing the story? Hello. Welcome. For those just coming in, I do have a raid response for you guys. But I'm going to be right back and grab some noms. My partner River here is going to keep you guys entertained. The emotes are so cute. Nuzlocke. Oh, nice. Yeah. Did it go well? Are your Pokemon living? How's it going? Chat, if you like Nuzlocke runs, if you like Pokemon, go check out Good Little Diver. Thank you so much for bringing your community on over. Me and River are celebrating our 1-year wedding anniversary. Hi, baby. And also we're in costume. I just took off my jacket because I'm about to run to the bathroom. And I took off half my wig. I did have a ponytail in the back. However, it was putting a lot of pressure on my head. So we'll see if I keep the wig on too, because ow. It's better without the weight, but it's like still tender from that. So we'll see. But a lot of friends were lost today. Oh no. Who was the MVP? I love watching Nuzlocks, but playing them. Oh, I could never play them. I'd cry. I would genuinely cry. But yeah, we're playing a game called Slay the Princess. River, do you want to explain? Slay the Princess?
Sure, you have to slay the princess.
River!
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of the path is a cabin. And in the basement of the cabin is a princess, and you are supposed to slay her. Of course, it doesn't quite go that simply. It's a visual novel, I would say, visual novel, and it's a lot of different paths, a lot of different endings, depending on your dialogue options. If you don't slay the princess, she will end the world, supposedly. And that's all the information you're told. But we'll see how that goes. We just finished the prologue, I would say. Chapter 1. The ad is definitely over.
It is over. I'm gonna eat this. Chat, look at it. It's cute.
It's an apple
cream.
pastry.
Apple cream pastry.
We will do the raid response when they get back.
Do you want to know how to do it while I'm gone?
Yeah, we could do it now. How do we do it?
All you have to do.
I have to press the button.
No buttons.
Oh, I want to press buttons.
No, these buttons. You click raid response, and when it does my logo big, you're done. You go back to gaming.
Okay.
If you don't want it to be heard, yeah, you're not going to hear it. So, raid response, BRB chat. My name is KatFTWynn, and I am an ace, pan, and poly bean. Oh, hi. I have loving partners.
Just wait.
Horrified.
Nice.
Also, a very interesting family of a lesbian mother, a gay father, and lesbian grandmothers, and I grew up with a bunch of gay friends, and our whole community is really gay friendly, so welcome on in. Do you ever just look at what you're drawing and then go, why am I drawing this? Next time, I think that man just died. By you. Well, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made, chat! Mistakes were made! Nobody saw that! What is this a cake of your child? You made a cake of your dead child? I don't think Ashley's okay. He is shaken. What is happening? Patricia! Ah! I'm fucking dead! He is very upset with that wall. Oh shit! I may have died. Oh! Fucking what? Hey, reckless driving, sir. Get out of the vehicle. River kept my seat warm. That is me. Hello and welcome, everyone. Sorry, wrong one. Ah! So that is me. It's a bit outdated. I usually VTube now. Every once in a while I'll do face. This is actually a costume incentive I gave chat like a year ago, so I'm finally doing it. For Halloween, because that felt perfect. But yeah, usually I VTube. I've been doing a lot of Final Fantasy 14, playing through the story. We can always update you on the story if you want to know. I voice act it all, so that way it's not just everyone reading. I keep everyone engaged as much as I can, keep it as interesting as much as possible. On top of that, I have been playing through Alan Wake 1 as a replay, because I've not played it in 10 years. So I'm playing through it again because of Alan Wake 2 coming out. So yeah, you have the best rest possible. Thank you so much for bringing your community on over, good little diver. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna nom while we watch what happens. So. Ah.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I could try it if you're worried.
She said nothing was red bean. Bread?
No, it's like fondant, maybe?
Oh.
Or like custard or something.
This is pretzel.
Pretzel.
I don't like it inverting like that.
We can just turn around and leave, but we're going to proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie She will cheat.
Like you?
And she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
So far, you're the only one that's cheated.
Don't believe a word she says.
Yes, don't believe a word she says.
You would not.
Just go in, take the knife,
chunks of
and
apple.
do
Oh,
what you're
yeah.
supposed to. Wink.
Did you just say
Wink.
wink out loud?
Wink.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Proceed into the
Chat, I'm
cabin.
gonna start saying wink out loud.
Wink.
Wink. I feel like I already do that.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland
That's not what it
retreat
looked like outside.
and more
That's
like
not
a
what it looked like.
dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Oops. You'll need it if you want to do this right. This whole... You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
He definitely did not. Does the mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should.
There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the
But-
door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
But there's a mirror.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
But there's a
I
mirror.
think you know what we have to do.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Preening. That's usually a term for birds, isn't it?
Yes. This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different. Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely.
Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
I mean, we do say preening about people too, but...
Not usually.
So focus up. Don't get distracted by minor details.
Like, we do, but...
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't
It's a
much to
wall.
see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Wait, are we supposed to be a
How do you know how
dragon?
ridiculous you look right now.
Because dragons and princesses?
I don't know.
Wait. I don't actually know. Wait. When I saw her hands, I was like, oh, it's kind of dragon-like too. Wait. Dragons and princesses. Dragons always are supposed to keep the princess, usually not kill the princess. Usually
Yeah,
they
eat the
hoard
princess.
them.
Or hoard the princess.
They usually hoard them. Or protect
there a
them
second
from the
ago.
hero.
And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Might as well take the blade.
I have
You take the
hypotheses.
blade
Do you
from the
know things?
table.
No.
It will
Okay.
be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Good idea. Much
Can't
better
hoard
to be armed
princesses,
than to
they
go
get
in with
squished
blind
when you
hope
lie.
alone.
That's why you need a sufficiently large number of princesses, because if you have
It'll save some of
a
them.
large amount of weight distributed across the greater the surface area, the less any...
greater good.
Yeah, the greater good.
That table is different too. Everything's different.
Everything's different.
The wall, the windows, the table,
The door to the basement creaks open,
torches.
revealing an old stone staircase.
That's not what it was.
A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the
My
stone
favorite kind.
steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come
Red.
downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
It's just straight red.
I would use the knife to prop the door open this time. Oh,
I
that.
don't
Does
think we
she
can though.
remember us?
No.
Consented for.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the
As
princess.
a safety hazard.
She looks up at you. The heavy collar around her
There's
neck
so
cracking
many things
loudly as
holding
she
her in
moves.
place.
The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. So much for cutting her out of here.
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
That was there last time too, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. It was.
It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Sure, I'll sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you
Her
before
crown
you
is
get too
changed?
close,
Yeah, it's
holding up
different,
one
yeah.
shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Finder noticed the one open too.
Mm.
More dungeony, yeah. Why do dragons hoard princesses? I think dragons more protect anyone from getting to the princess. In stories, like in old lore.
I have no idea.
Because they usually
They're all
keep the
stories.
hero from getting to the princess. The dragons usually don't do
The
anything.
hero's
to
usually
them.
rescuing the princess from the dragon, is the perspective.
Usually not. Yes and no. Usually someone else put the princess there, though, not the dragon itself. Usually.
Yeah, that's true.
Except for Maleficent, because she literally is the dragon, which is not usually the case.
We'll sit where we were told to sit.
But like dragon with Shrek.
Oh my god.
But like Fiona, someone put Fiona up there, and it wasn't Dragon. Dragon was just there to stop
no
people
idea.
from getting in there.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
It's
Thank
Guardian
you.
and Lore doesn't.
Now, what are your intentions for me?
14 doesn't count. There's literal dragon banging.
This is where
Then again, Shrek has that too. Never mind.
all of this is new from this point onward. The demo ended with us being introduced to this version of the
Yes,
princess.
the demos always ended with showing us a cool like title screen of like her art, like the or whatever she looked like, and then her title. So it'd be like the prisoner, and then it would end. Maleficent turns into a dragon as a last play to stop the prince from getting to the princess in Sleeping Beauty. So it's again another stop, but yeah. Fairy godmother for Shrek. Wait. Oh, is who put Fiona in there. Oh, it's been a long time. Yeah, because was Prince Charming supposed to come and rescue her? Is that the lore
Maybe
of
that's
2?
what it was, yeah.
It's been forever since I saw Shrek 2 or 3. I only remember Shrek, the first one, a lot, and I remember a little bit the one with Rumpelstiltskin, which could be the third. I don't remember, or is it the fourth one?
I don't know.
You only played the demo? Yeah, off screen. We never played this only came out this last week.
I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah,
So she knows.
I remember.
Why weren't we giving away the
I didn't
game?
play the demo. I just went straight into the full game, so I was curious how much it let you see. It only let us see until the princess, and then it would stop.
For 12 routes?
Yeah, so like 12 different princesses.
Yep.
There are a lot. Way too big for her not to slip out of.
No, that wouldn't fit over her head. Her head wouldn't fit through that.
Yeah, mine
Rather.
wouldn't.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. As much as I would like to
Ha!
remain in denial, it's no use.
Well,
Fuck off.
maybe we
This
should have
has
played Dom's the
complicated
narrator and figure
things.
it out. But I don't know what benefit that would have gotten us.
That's a good point.
It's complicated things. How
Exactly. Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
That's considerably different than the entire world being destroyed.
Demons or dragons secretly feed on the mental energy expended on them. They hoard treasure and kidnap princesses in order to grow their legend and make the mortals think about them more. Is that actually true? Because it feels...
No.
I think it's revealed in Shrek 2 or 3 of who put Fiona in the tower. Wow, it's been so long. There are a lot. I haven't seen them all yet.
The risk,
River looked
yeah.
them all up
We did them all.
for the demo. Yeah.
I had to look up a couple how to get to them because I couldn't figure it out.
The art
The
style's great.
situation right now, where you're getting a
Very
second shot
interesting.
at
I love it.
things,
It's got
is
so
a
many routes.
Contingency.
Contingency.
a contingency?
Look, we're influencing.
Oh.
For you failing, obviously. And you being here
By the way,
means
we
that things
bought
are going
it.
to
We
be a
didn't
lot
get given
harder
it.
than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else. I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles.
I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I
He's
pushed
a liar.
hard enough, I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
That's pathetic.
I never said I wasn't.
Damn.
Get it? It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before.
I'm the best version.
Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant?
Love how
is
skeptic
it
sometimes
ever
sounds like a
helpful
heavy
to be in
smoker.
the dark?
Yeah.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
I won't.
Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter.
She's just sitting there.
Sure. We'll see
Hanging.
about
I assume
that.
this is all in our head, but I have no reason to assume that.
But even so, it's taking forever. So she's like,
Give it a rest, this isn't helping.
oh,
Or it's all out loud.
maybe the story itself is in danger.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
See, she's like, what the fuck is? Versions of myself remind me of everything everywhere. Yeah.
What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't. And now
Damn
you're
it.
back.
River, stop reading it and clicking ahead.
I'm not meaning to.
That is what you're doing, though, isn't it? Nothing happened. No, it's at the
She
bottom.
doesn't have a name
Oh.
in the log, which is interesting.
Huh.
Um,
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place, in chains again. More of them.
and now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
You were asking about my intentions earlier. What did you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife.
No.
What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
She could probably.
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
That other chain on the wall, who is it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
We could be stuck forever.
Maybe it'll fit.
Hey, babe.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock
Is that an
yourself
option?
in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to
If
save
it is,
the
please
world.
save and do it. Wait,
Explore doesn't
save.
make a choice. Explore isn't a choice.
I know, but explore, like it won't lock you, is what you're
Yeah.
saying? Oh, kinky.
Inspect the
I
shackle.
wouldn't do that if I were you.
And
said
why
that last
is
time.
that?
He did.
Do I even need to explain
Not about the
myself? It's a
shackle,
shackle, and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
Yeah.
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe it will.
He doesn't want us to look at it.
Looks like a neck one.
That's all the reason we
Like
need
that
to
one.
investigate.
But what if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
I am.
It's okay, we saved.
Inspect the shackle.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity.
Kath, I honestly haven't even seen any Columbo.
You?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
I didn't know there was a spinoff starring Kate Mulgrew, but that sounds really cool.
We were laughing because my mom's texting both of us.
Yeah.
So both of our phones are going off.
And she sent like...
I think she's saying like,
Yeah.
happy anniversary type thing.
It was at this point I regretted being a skeptic. No, I'm good. I feel good about this.
Yeah.
I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hand.
I was right, it's a neck one!
Around your neck. And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same
thing
magnetism
we saved.
repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement. Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Yeah. Become your own jailer is the achievement.
Yes.
Prison of the mind.
Interesting. I do like Columbo's dress sense, and he's a really cool character, I think, from what I know about him.
The skeptic doesn't believe anything the narrator says, but appears to believe everything the princess says. Yeah.
A little bit.
Together with the princess forever, yeah.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
Romantic.
What are we supposed to do now?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
She's side-eyeing us.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
It's for us.
So we're both stuck here.
Yep.
What should we do?
Together.
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
The skeptic distrusted the princess too. Oh, did they? High five, Timbers. I don't think I said an official hi. Hello.
Did you know this was going to happen to me?
No.
Not one for small talk, are you?
Fair.
Nope.
Nope.
That's rude.
She looks unimpressed with the choice you've made. She's like, yeah, well, I'm still stuck here. Which fair.
Wait in silence.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything.
Yeah.
She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
Okay, that's not what they said originally.
How exactly
That would be
does
like
that
primal.
work?
It just does.
But
Your line of... Let me
Oop.
guess. The cabin
It didn't.
remains
It
the
automatically went
No, I believe
when
it.
he said "but." Your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of time even more, and after that, even more time passes again. Let me guess. The cabin remains the same.
if time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first. A bit of
Yeah.
weathering here, a bit of erosion there. But then they get larger and larger.
Hey, have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk. Remember?
Still
It's
rude.
not small talk. That's like legit talk.
Continue to wait in silence.
Small talk is looking for something to talk about.
Yes.
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch?
Hey, Cat.
Cat's face.
doing this.
Well,
thing.
how did they taste, Ken?
How'd they taste?
Huh? Well, it was delicious. Yeah? That's what she said, really? She liked my weenies? Well, not exactly. Don't worry about it, pal.
Happy anniversary, you too.
Fender.
Fender, thank you for the 69.69. Nice.
Ridiculous.
No, you don't have to. What the heck, Fender? I love you. Fender, thank you so much. Who would you like that to go towards? Let me know. That's a lot. Thank you so much. All of y'all. I know I don't have to. You guys. Hall, Demonas, Cortana, Wolf, Doom, Soothe, Fender. Thank you guys. Vana, probably. I forget what the totals were. Meteon is still winning. A lot.
Yeah. Meaty girl.
And Varshan was second. Vana still last. Thank you, Fender. My weenies? She liked my weenies? Oh my god.
It's an after stream thing.
So, do you like stuff? Wait, what?
That doesn't make
Small talk?
sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
We haven't. If things are starting to erode, we would have died by now, too.
Even
Yes.
more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass, until suddenly,
Oh.
there are no walls. And then... And?
I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us. So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Okay, Jupiter.
Yeah, what in the we know the devil?
But you don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her stead.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
No problem, but that also made it sound like that's what she said.
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we even go about looking
If
for her.
there's even a her to find anymore.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
Why is the
Why is
mirror,
the mirror
awful?
awful?
What?
I have suspicions now. The narrator is gone.
He is.
I want to know your
Does
suspicions.
that mean the world ended?
'Cause you don't know things.
It's a trans allegory.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought too immediately.
That's it. The princess is like our
Not wanting to.
idealized self. Or the self we're trying to get away from. Could be the other way.
Well, no, we're trying to set it free. But then there's like an internal
The voice telling us to kill
telling
it.
us to, well, to suppress it.
Oh, maybe. Look! When you only have a hammer, everything looks like
A nail?
a zombie. I don't know. You beat the zombie to death with the hammer. I don't know.
Okay, baby.
You're not wrong. I do tend to approach games through a queer lens.
I mean, yeah,
for
'cause
some reason.
we're, couldn't possibly be because we're queer.
But also, fucking calling mirrors an awful thing is...
No, it's in like setting something free, but telling something that like everything will be bad if we set it free.
Yeah.
That would be fun if that's true.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true.
Not fun. I mean,
But-
sad, but like
but,
it's very
you know,
realistic to how people feel.
how you-
if that is intended.
Even if it's not intended, you know, how you interact with stories is part of it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think
And
you
also
should.
seeing yourself as a monster.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Hating mirrors is not exclusive to trans people. Some of us just really hate ourselves. And you shouldn't, because you're amazing, Finder. And I love you, and
You're
you're
not wrong.
handsome. And
No, you're not wrong about that being not exclusive to
No, I
trans
know.
people.
But I'm also reassuring.
Well, yes,
talking about
obviously.
himself? Anyway. Approach the mirror.
Fear is holding them back.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it.
The body, it's you.
It's you.
That was the achievement we got.
You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin.
Despite everything, it's still you. That's what I thought it was getting
You
at.
are at the cabin.
What? In the arms?
Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Jupiter. This is just Jupiter. We have a lot of things to ask.
There are so many things to ask. I guess the most obvious is, what are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
I know what you are.
I'm a person.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
So she's like the gestalt of all the princesses? In all the routes?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
Good music, yeah.
Do not
Elfin
warn
line.
her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
I don't know anything about it. Other than rip. The great thing about art, we can take different things from the same piece. That's true.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
This is reminding me of the end of Evangelion where everyone merges. Soup!
Are you the princess?
For my family.
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Who? River's reading is soothing.
But were you always the princess?
Stripper name.
Or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Human centipede?
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me.
I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
I don't feel like it's very relevant to say let her out of there, but I'm
When
going
she
to,
said-
just to be thorough.
Okay.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Attack the enemy or destroy
Your body.
I guess become one with them is what the idea is, because she said you'd be the vessel.
Right.
Do you want to say what happens now?
There's still no name for this.
Cat, please. Human centipede? Uber violent and needs a lot of trigger warnings. Which one? Oh, the Elfin Lied series is centered on the teenage
Diclonius?
girl Lucy, who was rejected by human beings and subsequently wants revenge. I cannot watch it because literally a boyfriend broke up with me for it. So, like, I'm salty about it. It's the same one that he broke up with me a week after I cut my hair, claiming that the reason he broke up with me is because of Elfin Lied. Probably was because of my hair, to be honest, because I cut my hair off. Save?
I could.
Yeah.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
But I know Elfin Light is very sad,
There is
not
no
happy at
exit,
all, lots of
But
death.
this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
I want to ship this entity and Jupiter together.
Oh my god.
So many hands. I would not want to draw it. Absolutely not. Fuck all those hands. And not in a sexy way.
The vessel isn't us. The vessel was that princess.
Oh, I thought, oh, okay, my bad. There's one scene I had to pause and walk away for a bit in Elfin Light. Oof.
Something that finds me in the long
Piece
quiet
of
and
garbage.
brings me the
Oh, he
gift of a
We were also
fragile
16. Keep that in mind, but yeah. Sounds like he didn't change much in college.
vessel. So bring her. So all the routes, all the princesses from all the routes here converge here.
Oh.
Bring me more perspective so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
We did not get the right ending and get locked out because we didn't do the other endings. This is not a 999 situation, is it?
No. I bet they all end up here,
Oh, okay.
is what I'm guessing. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less.
But less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
Imagine them all feeling you.
I was sent here to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Molded by it. Okay, Bane.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Can either I'm not going back, wait, or okay, make me forget. You want to save and choose?
Again? I have so many saves to go back to.
There are 9 pages.
I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
I should stop watching it because one episode's highly disturbed me. That's
I can
fair.
wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
Excuse me.
I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
It closed the game.
There's some sort
Cute.
of achievement for waiting till you open it again, like Stanley Parable bullshit.
I doubt it. I hope not.
Well, meta, yeah.
You
Until we're ready to
returned
play.
me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
I never left your side is what the achievement said? I didn't see it in time.
When I hit launch again, it just went straight here. I didn't even know you could do that. Attempt to outwait your destiny.
I never left your side is the name of it.
Now, it's very interesting, actually, that only 37% of players have locked themselves up, but 53% of players did that.
Which tells me there's
There's multiple ways to get here.
Yeah.
Oops.
You said you'd wait forever. That's a long time for an achievement. Okay.
Okay. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. A guarded vessel, bring the prisoner to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
The real Slay
And
the
at the
Princess
end of that
starts here.
path
You'll know it when
is
you
a
see
cabin.
it.
And in the
What does
basement
that
of
mean?
that cabin is a princess.
What?
Oh, this is fun. I like this.
What are you doing?
I wanted to look at those achievements.
Oh my god, stop.
Ugh.
You can look later.
All right, so should we reload?
That's up to you. I mean, this is just the same thing. So
Yeah.
either we get here. That's just seeing what happens if you give your body.
Or if we attack her?
Oh, yeah, that too.
Or would that be cheating? And we should.
I'm
go
interested
all
in
the way
playing this
through?
myself. It's up to you.
It's up to you.
No.
Did this actually restart from chapter 1?
The developers describe Slay the Princess as the Stanley Parable meets Call of Cthulhu with a dash of Disco Elysium.
I still haven't played Disco Elysium, and I know that's like terrible. I would love Disco Elysium. Should play it.
Well, it said the real Slay the Princess starts here.
It did.
So I wonder if every prologue one goes to there to let you know you have to do
Maybe.
the other routes. This seems kind of like the concept of the butterfly effect,
You're
where one
here to
small
slay
occurrence
her.
can affect a larger complex system.
If you don't,
Yeah.
it will be the end of the world.
I'm gonna see if. Yeah, I think we are. Straight up restarted. Okay.
But with the save of before that we got there,
Yes.
like that we've done the prisoner, I guess. Whereas if you reload, I
If I
don't know
reload,
if it'll
it
count.
won't. Yeah, I wonder.
I mean, you could do it in C and then just load this one again,
Yeah.
because this has that save.
If I do it on here, I probably won't remember. Then I need to go back and do it on here.
I will.
If it needs to be all done on the same save file.
I'll remember.
I bet it doesn't.
Well,
it's
I just meant for if you
tracking.
want the achievement, go like whatever achievement that will give, but then load this after.
I'll get it eventually.
You kill her. Oh, okay. Whatever. Doesn't matter. After pages.
All right, we'll just continue. What should we do this time?
Uwu?
Uwu? And we could do Uwu.
Chat, do you want to see Uwu?
Or should we turn around and leave?
Could try to turn around and leave.
The voice of the princess was cast after the devs saw her stream their previous game and voice all the characters. Oh, that's fun.
That's really fun.
That is Scarlet Hollow, which is still not finished. It's coming out episodically.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
like
I
a
have it,
visual
I think.
novel.
Fender gave it to me. Because it looked cool. I just haven't had the accessibility to it.
The other VA largely from his work on the Magnus archives. Okay. That's cool.
Uwu.
The game remembers everything you've done regardless of which games you load and save. Okay, that makes sense.
Cool.
We could turn around and leave, too.
You could do that. It's up to you.
Let's turn around and leave. Fuck this.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Away. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. Cabin. I'm not going to the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the
How
cabin.
convenient.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around. Again. And leave. Again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Oh, no, I'm still here.
Yeah. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
Bye.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the
Ooh,
cabin
Chimkin.
again.
Chimkin!
Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Maturity died.
Oh, yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again. In fact, I'm going to...
Kat, thank you for gifting us up to Lily Dragon! Lily Dragon, you have access to all the emotes, exclamation point Discord if you need help getting in. Discord badge next name. Welcome to the winners where everyone's a winner. Oh, Kath, you precious cinnamon roll. Also, Kath, who do you want that to go towards in the
I'm
voting?
an innocent babu.
Let me know. Oh, has that been there this whole time? No.
No.
Okay. I pressed it once, but I guess I thought I double clicked.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was the
And
warning
here
at the
we
beginning.
go.
I forgot
As
to
you
double
trudge into the
warn.
woods, something strange starts to happen.
But the this desktop audio is really loud because the game's really soft. So we do have alerts louder than usual. Okay, Kath, I gotcha.
That looks normal.
That's not where the cabin's supposed to be.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus
That's a
on
lot
your
of cabins.
surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Wait, what's going on?
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've doomed us all. You know that,
Multiverse
right?
is real.
But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
I guess the world doesn't.
How, though? Chapter 2, The Stranger.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Was this Hunger Games?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You made it to chapter 2. For a second time. There's only ever 2 chapters so far.
You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she?
Last I checked, there wasn't any last time. We've just met, you and I.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us.
Nope.
I don't think there's much he can do other than object.
That's
I
true.
wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
Not lucky
The
escaping
world
the
hasn't
end of the
ended
world.
yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
I like the contrarian. He's funny.
Yep.
We can lie. Or I'm definitely gonna slay that princess.
I can stay in the woods forever.
Wink.
Wink. If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here in the woods forever. Stay in the woods forever.
Oh, that's clever. A little boring, though.
They aren't
It's
me, but they're good laugh.
extremely boring. Can we really do that? Can we really just do nothing? No.
I'm really good
you
at
can't
that.
Just do nothing. You have to do something. All right, so it's decided. Even if it's boring, we're going to do nothing forever.
Congratulations, you continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me? Who's getting fuzzy?
Everything's getting fuzzy. He started getting distance.
What is that weird feeling? It's like I'm barely even here anymore. Well, it's not nothing, that's for sure. Does that mean we messed up?
Oh. The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces.
Okay, don't. Because,
Feelers.
no, don't.
Oh.
Because ads are about to start. I wonder if this nothing is cozy. Hands. I guess this is like one of the routes, but we never met the princess, so
We never
maybe
met
it's
the
not
princess,
helpful
yeah.
to the entity.
Yeah.
We doing curse stuff, yeah. Hell yeah. Bye, Sooth. Have a lovely evening. Thank you so much
Bye.
for hanging out with us. You have a happy Halloween. All the hugs. I can't hug better than that. I've got a big head and little arms. But yeah. Have a lovely evening, Sooth. Hi. Hold.
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 Yeah, that looks weird not
It
on
did look
stream. It
weird.
was my knee. But
Didn't
I
think about
recognize that would look a lot weirder. It was my knee.
Pin-
Cat T-Rex, yeah.
Ad still says ad starting soon.
It takes a moment, unfortunately.
It's
Do you
been a
need to
lot
take
longer
quick
than a
break?
moment.
You need to take a break.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I'll grab something to nom.
Okay. What worked weird? It always takes a while for some reason. If I let them play naturally, if I press the button, it happens instantly. I don't know why. Not only did it look weird, but I fully assumed River was being lewd because that would be River thing to do. River is very good about not doing that stuff on stream. With me, specifically. So, we're no longer alone, chat. We have hands. Hold. Do you guys know Hold? Hold. It's a video. I was first introduced to it from another stream, but yeah, I just say that. Hold. Grabs cat. See, now wolf, on the other hand, may not say the most appropriate things. That's a very wolf thing. I keep hearing like doggos. I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Why is there snow outside? Are you having the banana one?
It's winter.
Is it good? Where'd the powder sugar go?
Oh no.
Is that the banana one?
Mm-hmm.
Looks weird on the inside. Is that just straight up a slice of banana?
I believe so.
I thought it would be like banana cream. Weird.
That's just banana.
Just a straight up banana. Alright. What?
Probably shouldn't eat banana.
Why? It's fine once. You have banana flavored things all the time.
Not actual banana.
Oh. For those that don't know, River's potassium is high because of HRT. So
The most commonly prescribed anti-androgen in the United States is spironolactone, which is a potassium-sparing diuretic. It's a really sucky medication.
why? Baron wants it. Hold on, I'm gonna show them.
In order to be effective as an anti-androgen, you have to take it at relatively high dosages, and it is a relatively safe and well-tolerated medication. But it was originally developed as a diuretic. So at the high dosages, we take it at, it's very potent. And then it's potassium sparing, so you have to carefully monitor potassium levels when you're on such high dosages.
He's leaning. He's leaning. This is my long boy. He's very big. He's only 19 pounds now, chat. He lost so much weight. Oh. My son.
Spironolactone is a diuretic. It makes you pee a lot.
He stole my spot.
And it's potassium sparing, so it selectively ensures that you don't pee out a lot of potassium, because you normally expel excessive potassium. But this medication makes it so you retain potassium, so you can easily accumulate dangerously elevated levels of potassium, especially if you're eating potassium foods that are high in potassium, such as bananas. It's not an enormous concern, but I do tend to have higher potassium levels, so I try to be careful about it. There are much better options for anti-androgens in the UK and Europe, but the United States, that's one of the few that I think are used in the United States.
Okay. Hey, Bear. I need my seat back, baby. Oh, he went over there. Now he's in reverse spot. It's fine. Baron's stream now.
Baron's streaming?
Oh, no. He decided not to. He said no. He's still a chonky. Squat, 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 squat. 19 pounds, yeah.
Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation.
Chapter 1, The Hero and a Princess. Denial. Return to your destined path or face the consequences.
You're on a path in the woods.
Huh.
And at the end of that
Interesting.
path,
Mood.
is a cabin.
Yeah.
So I think
We
that
made
was
her
just
mad.
the
In the
bad
basement
end.
of that, you're here.
Yeah.
We're going to skip ahead.
I wonder if we go there once we complete her, because she's asking why
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm not finished. Uwu? Are we going to do Uwu?
I wanted to do the refusal the first time and then go in the cabin the second time.
Oh, okay.
While
I don't remember how I-
before calls out, it's no unless
I thought I could turn around here.
Maybe one more? I don't know.
Are you serious?
Whether you like it or not.
Of course I haven't. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or
I'm trying to agree with River. This is a metaphor. I
Sure.
mean,
I
not one of
don't.
those.
I don't think so, but we'll see.
the "you are full of you" makes me maybe second guess that. Ow.
I'm talking about
Maybe I do have to click continue the cabin.
you make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Maybe that
You'll
option is
find
no
the
longer
princess
available to you.
within.
Maybe
I was wondering that because you.
it's not available to me. So this isn't truly restarting?
Maybe not.
Because
yet.
spoilers, I know that's a path too that we'll have to do eventually.
Yeah. So Ubu?
The interior of
Ooh.
the cabin is almost entirely bare.
I'm gonna skip things we've
the
already
air
heard.
is stale and musty.
Yeah.
The blade is your.
I'm not taking the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase.
The thing did
faintly
say to stop
illuminated
wasting
by
its
an
time.
unseen light. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
That's less confident.
Hypnotizing.
Because I didn't bring the
It's the
knife.
kind
Yeah.
of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
So this is all
You're
new,
playing a
probably, then.
dangerous
Yes.
game
Don't have a
by
knife.
coming here unarmed.
Hi. I think I did that.
I think so. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
I suggest she knows whether you have the blade or not before she can even see it. Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with
There's
the
no
princess.
shackle on this one.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist,
I think there was.
binding her
the
to
other
the
time.
far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
That's my goal.
Hi. I can't believe
Bonk.
you're here. I've been waiting
Bonk.
for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Oop.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, you're doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
You didn't play those sounds this time.
No.
Is someone else here?
Thinking someone is not dangerous because they're pretty never goes wrong. No.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Electric bolt cutter.
Turn to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
What's your plan?
She
Ben?
barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
What? Do you want to be on my lap? Like, what's happening here?
Or my lap?
He's showing the butt. TOS.
TOS.
Okay, bye.
She rips her flesh
No,
from her
don't lay
body.
on the keyboard.
Sound
No.
comes from behind you.
Baron.
The clang of bouncing metal.
Baron. Wait, no. He's got to go down. He will try to lay on the keyboard. Here, come lay by Sal. There you go. Oh my God.
Hi, chat. What'd we miss?
Oh. Nom nom.
Oh, yeah. Nom nom.
Oh my fucking God. That escalated quickly. What, you don't gnaw your arm off if you need to escape a shackle?
Why didn't you do that earlier?
Good question. No, Baron! Do not lay on the keyboard. I swear to God. What are you doing, son? He's trying to lay down. I almost got hit in the face.
Down. 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 Down.
Gonna press a button and the desk is gonna rise. She went from 0 to 100.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or
Baron,
we could use it
he's
to
such a
free
good
her.
boy and clever boy, that bear is. He's laying on
Won't
River's
like
lap
what
now.
happens if you do that.
Oh, you
I
can
only have.
Fine.
What is the word for cat? Giggling, but it sounds like gurgling? I don't know what you're talking.
Chuckling?
Maybe.
Against
Chortling.
your better judgment,
It is red.
you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy
Don't have a hack.
chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Cackling.
How is she still smiling after everything?
Oh no. Hi, Guitar Bard.
It's like
Yeah,
she
we
isn't
missed
even
the sound
bothered by
effects.
what just happened.
Her gnawing into her arm.
I'm okay with that. Baron just hit his head. Aw. He got up and then laid right back down exactly how he was. Nope, now he's getting up again. Are you gonna lay back down? Oh, I think he wants you to pet
I
him.
think he wants pets.
Aww. Oh, Chad is so
I'm being
cute.
interrupted. It's just off screen, too.
I know. They can see his butt. Why is his butt by me? What are you doing, Bear? He wants attention
He
now.
just wants attention, yeah.
Hi, baby. Okay. Hi. Bear. He's way more fascinated rubbing his face on the mic. Oh. Oh, your bear.
He's gonna lay down.
Don't lay down.
He's gonna lay down.
Please don't lay down. Oh, God. So long as the mic is, he won't. Baron is being a menace today. Looks like a trap. She does have bigger eyes in this route. So far.
Things have small eyes to appear more baby-like.
Big eyes.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Things have bigger eyes to appear more baby-like to appeal to us.
To the Papa Lima with him? What the fuck does that mean, Fender?
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I'm scared. Do you guys want Baron ASMR? Can you... Baron, no. Do the mic part. Okay.
I guess we'll just continue.
Good luck. Papa Son? I don't know how to spell it, so...
Papa-san.
Papa Son. To the Papa Son with him.
The Papa Lima.
Tali's in there.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Baron SMR. See, I read that as BDSM and you just spelled it funny.
P.S. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
No.
I absolutely have cat hair everywhere.
I can't. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Did you resist?
No, I haven't done that yet.
Warner.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
But the princess dodges,
Oh.
stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
No!
He will lay on the keyboard. He only wants to lay on the keyboard.
Only now floating on my hand.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I caught him with my arm and hand. Nope, Bear. Bear. Now he's licking my hand to try and get me to stop holding him. Oh. He's gonna get mad you're touching by his tail, though.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your
Oh,
chest.
she feels so bad.
tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh.
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its
He
This
already
reminds
went-
me a lot
body.
of him itself. The way he's enunciating things.
Oh, the
Just
voice acting.
cadence,
Yeah.
What?
He already went to the tree and then decided he didn't want the tree and wanted
yeah.
us.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A
He's
stab
trying to
wound
use-
is still a stab wound.
I'm so sorry.
It makes me hit enter. He's gonna hit enter. That's why I'm trying to stop him.
Last
He's gonna hit the numpad.
Your legs give out beneath you.
Guess I
You
could hit
collapse to the
numpad.
floor, your
So
blood
he can't.
pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's
She
over.
looks so sad.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
F. The damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'll put this in Discord so you guys can see what the fuck Baron's doing right now.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that.
Nah.
This is the first time either of us have been here.
Oh, okay.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Voice
If we're
of
going
the
to
smitten.
Save our beloved, we'll have to be our beloved. Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
The hero, us, the smitten, and I assume the princess.
The princess. That makes sense, yeah. Okay.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore
Ooh-woo.
him specifically.
Ooh-woo.
It sounds like he's the
simper.
sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
You can leave now,
We
but
can leave now.
we're already in this.
What is it gonna do if we leave when we're already in?
I wonder if you can. Oh, I don't know. That's a good point. Actually, I don't know.
Maybe
can
not this
save.
time.
The narrator and the hero are arguing, yeah.
Oh, she will lie.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe
He doesn't
in.
do this when I'm just streaming. It's because you're here.
'cause I'm
We've
here.
already
Yeah.
been over this.
Why? Because I'm here.
Pretty sure he
He
just
does
likes the sound
sometimes
of his
lay
own
over there,
voice.
but he won't stay like.
I do, but
think
I
it's both of
also
us are here.
speak from
Maybe.
the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong
Sure.
and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
I posted it in the general chat if you guys want to see Baron
Proceed into the cabin.
in the woods.
The interior of the
Oh.
cabin is clean
Door,
and
though.
elegant, its stone walls draped in
No
fine
window, though.
threaded
It's like
tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on
Bonk.
its edge.
Evie. Where's the skeptic? This is a different route. The voice changes depending
The
on what
blade
route
is your implement.
you're
You'll
taking.
need it if you want to do this right.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
It's a wall.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Where's the cutest?
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But
Okay.
there was a mirror a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Okay.
Hero and narrator are always there. The third person is route dependent, right?
I'm not going to take the blade this time either. We're going 100% saving the princess.
The door to the basement creaks
Hiya.
open, revealing an intricate
100%
stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Not a feather.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
It's even shorter.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Her dress more frilly.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
she said
smiling.
we're dashing, and she called us a hero.
Yeah, she's not even changed.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Behind her.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us.
Yeah. Are you in the basement? Why is there an open window?
Don't worry about it.
Is there always a window?
Yeah, there's always a window.
Oh.
I mean, if you want to think about it logically, it could be like on the side of the hill, so it's like a split level thing.
Yeah, it's like a diagonal hill, so the back
like
has
the
a
hills
window.
here.
That's true.
But, I mean...
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
He is just
I
settling
really hoped
in.
I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset.
Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Horrible for you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Wink.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
This game is effing incredible. I love the different routes and I love the writing.
What happened
And
after
art.
I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make
I
us
didn't see it,
happy.
so it never happened.
My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Not a confession.
She's patiently waiting while you argue with yourself, yeah.
No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
Okay.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
Well, she did say, no, should
not
I
so
have?
sure.
So she didn't
Yeah.
admit.
I'm sorry about what happened
Well,
last
the version
time.
of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
Okay.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Aww.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's because she's perfect.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
That's a good question.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Mood. You can cut my arm off.
Okay, baby.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
You can cut off
She
my
didn't
arm
care
again.
last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Okay.
Rescue the princess.
No, I can't let you do that. You'll what?
Oop.
Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Sorry.
I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain.
Villain.
My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly
anime
slide
eyes.
her
I
hand
know.
from her bindings.
Big anime eyes. I've already decided I want to buy this game and stream it later tonight for Halloween. It's amazing. It's so good. Oh, what's Baron doing?
Uh-oh.
He's on the move. He's on the move.
Oh, good.
Ah, he's in the cat tree. My hand is free now. Good boy. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you didn't want me to kill you. It would be an interesting trying to put this princess on trial for your murder.
I mean,
yeah. Your hand
I
is
can't
free, just like the
believe it.
princess, true.
I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Freedom. My hand is free,
I'm
just
free.
like her.
And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Booba.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
what do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
This is a love story.
This is a love story.
Don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Love
You're
conquers
so
all.
gullible.
How could it go wrong?
Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh god, it's every night for us.
Wow.
What do you want to do?
Just taking that knife and stabbing me right in the front.
Better than your back.
I mean, I don't think these are going to get us anywhere. It's clear that she doesn't actually have any.
Yeah.
I just want to leave. We can figure the rest out later.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your
I don't know, what do you
fingers
want for
as they
dinner?
intertwine with hers.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I like to think that you do, actually.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening.
This
You
is-
don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand.
Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
True.
If we try together.
I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together.
Oh.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
I told you our love was insurmountable.
You and the princess make your way upstairs and
Oop.
And
The blade,
Skull?
that's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late. We're not doing that this time.
you're enjoying this, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin,
I wonder.
and then you step outside.
romantic haze, your love will set you free.
Our happy ending at last.
Sparkles.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh, it took
Yep.
her.
Yep.
Oh.
But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you. But it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Do it then. End us all before I die of a broken heart.
Approach the mirror.
This game is wild. Feathers, yeah, it's suggested we're not human. Like if you look at our
You
hands, we have like
approach the
talons
mirror.
and scales.
Gaze into your reflection.
Like that.
Silence as you reaches forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it.
We're not seeing anything more, I don't think. The bloat, you've grown.
You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again.
Wait, am I not human?
Proceeds to the cabin.
True ending, not really, yeah.
You're at the
There
cabin.
she is.
Approach her.
When I found you in the long
She's not
quiet
holding her
alone,
hands
I
anymore
was
in the front,
terrified.
and she doesn't have
What
shackles
if you had
anymore.
decided to let me with her?
Oh, never mind. That's because this is the... Yeah, this is the smitten princess that she's holding.
But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete.
Interesting.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
More lizard, less bird. Yeah, you can see we have a little bit of feathers. Also, they mentioned preening earlier, which is usually referred to
There's
with
so
birds.
many.
Yeah.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience
said that reminded me of
stretches
an
to new
elk
corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
But once we start adding the princesses that we are viciously mean to or kill, that perspective may change.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? Can I not?
Oh.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have
that's
already made my
interesting.
own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
But those were different.
Those are interesting. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met.
Why?
Why?
I like the thank you, personally, but...
I like the why.
What a
personally.
shock.
What a shock. What a shock.
I could listen to the long, quiet music on repeat all day, yeah.
Why are you kind to me? Thank you for being kind to me.
Yeah.
It's very different.
Yes. It is different. One inquires, the other one's gratitude. Of course, I'm the gratitude and you're the inquirer. OST is out streaming somewhere. The only specific link I can find is the guy's Bandcamp. Gotcha.
Bandcamp's good. Bandcamp's the best place in terms of getting revenue directly to artists. Have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met.
You can see why.
I think why is going to be more interesting.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
It's a weird way to put
Epic
that.
did buy Bandcamp and is in the process of fucking it up, but for the time being, it's still the best place.
Great.
Because they're actually selling it to a different company now called Song Trader, and they've fired a whole bunch of people. Yeah, it sucks.
What a shock.
Bandcamp was the best place to sell music, and Song Trader's some dumb, I don't know. They spell their name with the R, so
hip.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered.
Carved texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Why would I say I'm going to kill it? It doesn't, yeah. Let's try to destroy my body this time.
Okay.
You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the place your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Oh, well. And she'll probably stop you from attacking her.
She said at the beginning of this one that I lost my chance to attack her, and it won't be available again until the very end.
Oh.
Your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation has vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
And you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. We got the loving vessel, bring the damsel to her.
You're on a path in the woods,
Huh.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And
it's
in
up
the
to you. Do you
basement
wanna
of
do
that
one more
cabin
route, or do you wanna...
is a princess.
We can do one more.
Okay. There is about to be an ad, though, so I'll pee real quick.
Right now?
Yeah. Well, in 10 minutes there will be, so we might as well now since we started a new one.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, yeah.
I think the big question we haven't asked yet is, girl, what them hands do?
Mm-hmm.
What were we going to say, baby?
I'm going to do the one where we just go in and fucking slay her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's exciting.
Okay. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. There will be an ad so that way you guys don't miss any of the next route. So.
Yeah, and I will be right back as well.
Okay.
Okay.
And who's being first? Might as well take turns. What are you doing?
Fine, go first.
What are you doing?
I was going to get more water.
Go get more water.
Go first.
Okay, I'll be back.
Get. Night, Zathia. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's really cool so far. I can't, unfortunately, hear the music super well because we don't want it to echo into the mic, but I'm definitely going to go back and pay attention to the music when I finish playing through. Because I imagine we won't do all of this on stream because it's pretty hard to coordinate Kat and I streaming sometimes. But I'll double check with Kat. Yeah, it's really cool so far. I didn't really have expectations just based on the demo because it was kind of hard to imagine where they were going to go with it because they could go so many different ways. But I'm really enjoying it so far. It's really cool. It is on sale through November 3rd, I think. Launch sale, if you're interested in picking it up yourself. And then they also have a really cool, more traditional visual novel, I think, called Scarlet Hollow, that is supposed to be very good as well, though I haven't checked it out.
Tag. Oh. F. That's why you wanted more water. Nice, Thea. You have a lovely evening and take care of yourself. Thank you for the happy anniversary. Don't bear. He's like, what's that sound of the sink? But yeah. We'll do one more route. Oh, I needed water. Can't remember if we've talked about this on stream or not, but I have a portrait of me by the artist, one of the developers of this game, said Fender. You should send it to River. Would also comment Scarlet Hollow. It is recommend. Oh my god, can I read? Episodic, currently up to 4 of 7 released. Nice. I don't know, Fender, did you gift the first episode? I'm not sure how buying the game is. I showed it to you before. You showed me, but I didn't show it to River, and I don't remember. It's probably long gone in our DMs. Thank you. Don't remember how it worked with episodes and stuff, or?
Hello.
Hello. You ready?
Yeah, let's slay this princess.
You're here to slay her.
We're gonna silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay.
Proceed into the cabin.
We proceeding, chat. I sent it to River, I think.
Oh, cool.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is your...
Yeah.
Take the blade.
You take the blade
into the basement.
All right.
The door to the basement. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
Don't let it fool you.
We're just
Good.
going to continue down
You're
the
still
stairs.
listening to reason.
Uh-oh. Baron got up.
You walk down the stairs and lock up.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I think she's a little different.
Steel your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Uh-oh.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate
back.
now, it'll be too late. End this.
He was about to lay down. He's there now.
Slay the princess.
Slay the princess.
You
save
lunge
the
forward
world.
without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already
down on the
sinking deep into her heart.
Oh,
Feathers.
Oh, feathers.
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
I love that she's just like, oh, I kind of wasn't expecting you to just
With
do
your
that.
work done,
Yep.
you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not,
Greater
something
good.
would be
Greater
very
good.
wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good.
The
greater good.
One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
Leave again.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain
Wants to lay in the
doom.
bed, but you put the folder there.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead,
No.
what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened?
Baron knocked
Everyone
over the
is
trash.
fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Will I? Oh, okay.
I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just going to stay here forever, right?
Can you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Eternal reward.
No, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please,
okay.
shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Good ending. You did it.
You saved everyone.
You have already committed
We're
to
censoring
your
that.
completion. You cannot go further astray.
Past the point
Well,
of
that's
no return,
interesting.
there's no going back now.
What if I had gotten that on the first run through then?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe I'm not happy. And I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea. The blade. We can
Stop
use the blade to get out of this.
I'm not intentionally doing it.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It
I am
wants
happy.
this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using this blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we'd die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we died.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a
How
good
is this
enough
happy?
reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You
You ingrate.
Because the narrator told us we were happy.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You pick up the blade,
eternity
stab
happening.
yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
He's so vindictive. The Spectre.
Spectre. Oh, this isn't the one I was thinking it was. That's okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
But I killed myself. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's
I
best
did it
Oh,
on
it's the
purpose because
same.
we've heard it.
That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time.
In the basement
We'll
of
just
the
do it
princess
again.
is a cabin.
I just wanted to get this part, the voice.
Voice of the cold.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Proceed to the cabin. One of these times I'll try to turn around and leave.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
Yep.
She won't be a problem.
Proceed into the cabin.
Wow. Voice of the
The
cold is
interior of
uncomfy.
the cabin is cold, a soft odour of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows.
With shutters.
The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
The mirror.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
I care about whether we
As
lie
do
to
I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eye.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Or when she's already dead.
The door to the basement grows. The room below is silent.
I forgot that was different. The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Bye, Five Timbers. Have fun with
Bye.
trick or treat. Have fun with all the candy. Take care of yourself. Have all the fun. Happy Halloween.
The room below is silent.
Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set
little guy.
eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats
the
up
X
to
on her
join the
chest.
head.
Yeah.
Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying.
What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
She's so cute.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Killer. I was hoping to see you again. I had some issues with how our last meeting went.
Fair.
Fair.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently
Oh, we're
running
in her
her
way.
fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
How?
Okay, sure.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
We need Green Mario to save us.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say you could touch me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finished the job?
She was a little less cute there. It was a little scary. You have a lot
Slay
of
the
questions.
princess harder.
You swing at the princess once more, and once more your blade
Oh
cuts
my
through
god.
nothing as she disappears.
Really?
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you over with grim disappointment. She draws in close.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, Killer. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here together. All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. Wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from
I
wells
wonder
of
if
sorrow
each
to pits of wrath as she stares into
route
you.
of the different kinds of her has their own endings, which dictates her ultimate ending.
God,
because they all combine.
I hope not. That's terrifying to think.
Kind of fun.
Violence is the only language you speak.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes?
F.
Nothing happens. Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Stare at her in silence.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
Yeah, third time's the charm.
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too little, too late.
Heart
In
ripper.
her hand, you realize she clutches your
There are
still
worse fates to
beating
suffer
heart.
than.
A broken heart.
It thumps unsettlingly. Did we get her? Even if we
So
didn't,
why is there yellow or
we've
green
given
in our
her
heart?
something to remember.
Yeah.
See you soon, Killer.
I'm afraid
She did a
you'll never know.
Sub-Zero. Yeah.
As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark. And you die.
Kalima. Fatality. Chapter 3, The Wraith.
Oh.
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 You're on a path in the wood, and here we go again. Off to slay her. Again. The deck's stacked,
Weren't those
isn't
separated for the
it?
demo?
We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Oh. The Wrath was different in
Wraith?
the demo. The Wraith was different. than
I thought
the
it was just a
Spectre.
separate thing,
Yeah,
not connected.
separate path, I think.
Huh.
Come on. Let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer. Ah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start? That's ridiculous.
Now there are more.
There'd be no point in all this if
Yeah.
it was just some kind of cosmic busy work. I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them. Wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring? Not
How
if
do you
they're
make it
creative with
Yeah.
it. Okay, so you've already been here. Twice even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess. Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us. That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending. The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy. Well, were you happy? Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful. It was boring. It was bullshit. So
Fair.
you killed yourself? Yes. And then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake. Okay,
Bonkable.
let's try to get back on track. You're real.
Do love that it's just
the
two
princess
voice
is
actors.
real.
Yeah.
The world is real. The people in the world are real, and the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish. Why should we help you? So you can just lock us away forever again? No, I don't think so. Tell you what, I won't do that. I promise. Oh yeah, sure, that changes everything. I mean, he did promise. And you believed him? Pah. All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Now, wouldn't that be something?
Maybe we won't. At least we'll do something.
It would. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. Thankfully, you all aren't the ones actually making the decisions, are you? You know what you have to do. You have to slay her. You have to save the world. Nothing matters more than this. Don't play by his rules. Everything is rigged. Everything is changing to whatever's convenient for him. Even the woods are changing. That's all the more reason to take this seriously.
Looks like a tunnel.
If the path isn't the same,
Yeah.
it means that her influence is spreading.
Spider.
The world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that.
Are you sure
It'll
it
make your
isn't
task
our
more
influence?
difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. That's a hedge, not a wager. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here
Oh,
is the
do
same
they?
collection of
I didn't notice
experiences
that.
as the
What?
me you met at all of those
The
other
narrator- yeah.
beginnings, but
The
their
narrator's pronoun
continuity
gets capitalized to
breaks the moment
him,
you
and we
say
know
or
that
do
she gets
anything.
capitalized to her.
In
Yeah, I've
effect,
been
making
noticing
them all
that.
separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for
narrator.
us.
Yeah, it's just interesting.
They've
that's
clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
Do I have the ability to see things clearly? What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option.
Then she finds a way out on her own. Ugh, of course she does. So,
Standing around out here is the same as us letting her out.
Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right? No, it's strictly worse. But she can't kill us out here. Why would staying out of killing distance be worse if she's getting out regardless? Because it's cowardly, for starters. And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that. A delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong. More rules, more rhetoric. Since when is there a wrong way to slay her? I'm sick of it. Makes me want to end the world out of spite. You continue down the path towards the cabin.
To slaying her again.
It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination.
That looks fine.
I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack. There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won.
We won.
Take it however you will.
We didn't zoom in on
The
it.
interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance.
It's just straight to the
Curtains
mirror.
billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind
Goose.
rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving
No,
everything
cabin
forward.
looked like outside.
The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Let's pretend there's a mirror at the end of the hallway and that we can't. Right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind
If
it?
you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement. The way to the basement? Don't you mean door? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening. What are the odds she's waiting for us right behind it? If I were running a bullshit factory, it's what I'd do. Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement. He can't see the mirror. The knife is gone, defying his expectations. Who the hell is calling the shots here? Nobody is calling the shots. That's how reality works.
Okay.
Approach the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind grazing your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the mirror clean.
Here we go. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap.
Ow.
Icy pain radiates up from the brain, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess, Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her groin
Our legs.
carved jagged from
Harpy
ear
leggies.
to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked
I don't
teeth.
think our ankle's supposed to twist that way.
I'm trying not
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over. Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse. Well, maybe a lot worse. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Not like that.
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
I say we let her do it. It's something different.
feathery thighs.
Do we even have a choice?
Yeah, they
Did we get lost and go
always
to Ermagerd
have a
Manor?
choice.
Yeah.
Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
These are all very interesting conversation options.
What?
I don't know, I want to just fight. Wouldn't possessing me against my will make you no better than me? You don't have to be evil. You don't have to do this.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Evil is all about perspective. After all you've done, why would I ever care about what you think of me?
Fair.
Do you need to take my body? Can I just open the door for you?
I don't think you get the magnitude of hatred that sits between us. You've broken more trust than I thought I had. Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought
I now
you all
see, though, this
wanted
is a Halloween
to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world,
literally have
are out
claws.
of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us?
Said.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Oh.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Ah.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. There's another option, you know. Don't
she can hear what
help
they're saying now.
either of them. Flip the table. That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss. Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the
bad as
princess's
the toenails.
overwhelming
Yeah.
will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
Yeah, okay, why not? Throw your body into the abyss.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
I won't let you do this.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's just a step away.
Even if you hurl yourself into the abyss,
Probably.
you still lose.
You throw everything you
Exorcist
have against
3.
her and manage, for
When
one
taken against your
brief
will,
moment,
deal with the enemy
to
the only way
overpower
you
the princess's
probably know
hold
how.
on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Why do you hate me?
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall,
I feel so
and
bad.
fall, and fall.
That's not as long as that
That's
was.
not as long, yeah.
But at least it's as an empire of frigid nothing. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now?
If you neither have it now, you wanted this.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
I don't think you're going to find that out.
Oh? And why is that?
You should pay better attention to your head. He left. Gone. It's just you and you and you and me. Idiot.
He's gone. But
Terminal velocity ceases, and you feel a something, a mass, a growth, torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
Absorption.
But you don't answer her before she's gone, and you feel a resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory returns.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me, we've been here before, and you always get
But
scared.
it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's going to do something to us. I can feel it. You don't need to comfort them.
Approach the mirror. You approach the
I
mirror.
don't like that silence.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them move. But you need to see what's in it.
The decay, you've withered.
You've withered.
We grew and then withered.
Yeah, that's interesting. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
Yeah.
A mass of tides ebbing and
Blame this one.
flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
What?
That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No. The first one, probably for me.
What was your answer?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Yeah, probably.
Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Can we talk about how she still got titties even though the rest of her body's gone? Well, she has from a below boob up.
They're just mummified titties. How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
I was wondering if, like, how this entity is absorbing each iteration of her. If the mirror is absorbing each iteration of us.
You.
Because the voices go away and you can never get them back.
Yeah, maybe.
Like cold or smitten and stuff.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Have you figured out what you'll want when we've finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, my awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of self-knowledge.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die.
A seething vessel, bring the wraith to her.
We should
You're
probably
on a
stop
path
Yeah.
in the woods. And at the end of that path
I'm really curious
is a
as to how
cabin.
this goes, though.
Yeah.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We're on 1, 2. Holy crap. That is a lot more. I mean, like, the demo was long just because you had to go through 12 different things. But, like, the Wraith, I think, was separated from
I think so.
the... Was the Wraith what you were trying to get initially? Or was it
I don't know what
something
I was trying to get.
else? Oh, okay.
We have 14 of 97 achievements.
That is so many.
That is so many.
That is so many. Holy crap. I mean, we won't get all the achievements. I'm sure you have to play through it again because you
Yeah.
didn't, like, explore all options in some of
Right.
them and we can't go back. I don't know. Like, seeing what happens to her if we never went to the cabin the first time, we can't do that, I don't think.
I can do that again. Which I would think we would have to, though, because that was in the demo a distinct princess.
But I don't know if you need to do all 12 princesses or just a certain amount.
Maybe.
And that's what I was saying. I don't know if, like, which princesses you get dictates what outcome you get in the end.
I still hope not. That would be wild.
But would you still do
to
it anyway?
program. I don't know. That'd be so much.
I have no idea.
You need,
I don't know
like-
if there's multiple
You
endings
need like a matrix.
other than the princesses. That'd be a lot.
Right. But thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yeah, I'll X out them.
Yes.
Yeah. That always makes me nervous. Oh, we're not VTubing. But we did it. Happy Halloween, you guys.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah. We're going to go raid someone. Oh, Jesus. We're gonna go raid someone.
Someone.
I don't know who yet. We gotta see who's on. But I will be live again tomorrow. That's Twitter. I will be live again tomorrow at noon, where I will be doing more Shadowbringers. And the Dome and Enclave. We'll be doing a bit of that. It hurts my head, but it was fun. I'm glad. I feel like we'll play this more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On
if you
stream.
want to. I'm fine with that, but I don't know. Obviously, it'd be up to River. We could just play until we get whatever ending, but if there's a multiple thing, we can do that on our own time type thing. So, but I'm interested to at least know, because I need to know.
Yeah.
I need to know the ending. So, I can't do spoilies. I cannot do spoilies. At least for me, specifically. But something Halloween-y. Let's go raid Jeff Brutlag, who is currently playing Until Dawn, full playthrough, and he's doing donations for charity for Trans Lifeline. So let's go give Jeff all the love. If you guys need something to say, copy and paste this to 1, make sure it works, and 2, to let us know you're coming with. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Shadowbringers or Saturday. Saturday is also Shadowbringers. However, tonight, in 3 hours, we're going to be watching the Rocky Horror Picture Show in Discord. Just hanging out. Nobody's going to be like able to hear each other. It's just typing in a chat while we watch the movie together. That will also be Thursday for daytime peeps, in case Thursday works better for anyone. That's going to be at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Remember, if your times have changed, right now it's 5 for me. So at 1 p.m. Thursday or 8 p.m. tonight, we're watching Rocky Horror. Tomorrow's Shadowbringers, as well as Saturday and Friday is more Alan Wake replay. So I'll be going through more of Chapter 4 in preparation of Alan Wake 2. So I'll see you guys over in Jeff's chat. Otherwise, I will see you guys. Rude. I pasted, but I guess it didn't copy. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, River, for joining me. Thank you for a year of wonderful marriage.
Of course.
Marriage is what brings us together today. So, have a lovely, safe Halloween, you guys. Please be safe. Eat all the candy, but, safely. And we'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone. Bye, guys.